19 minutes after 7 o'clock. It is October 23rd, 2014. You're just a week and a day away from the end of this month. How about that?
Yeah. I think
56 degrees out there, Robin.
Yeah.
A little chilly, right? Chilly?
Yeah,
Chilly?
I
You call
would
that
think
chilly,
so.
right? You call it
chilly, little brisk.
What do I have here? Something I didn't know I put there.
I don't know.
Some information I didn't even know I grabbed. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, Robin. How are you?
Good morning, Larry. Good. How are you?
Good. Got a good morning plan. Let me tell you what we're doing, and then we'll begin. Dr. Todd Marr is coming on at 7:35. He's a specialist in the field of allergy and immunology.
Yep.
And so he'll talk to us about those things.
Well, we can ask him if it's more than 3 days, if it's not a cold.
See, I was thinking that lady had it backwards.
Yeah.
The lady told me if you've had it more than 3 days, it's an allergy and not a cold.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if you had it more than 3 days, it's a cold, not an allergy.
Yeah, that's what I would
I think she had it backwards.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I do too.
7:45. I want to talk about, we haven't talked about Amendment 3. You're going to, if you've already voted, then you're done. Mm-hmm. But we really haven't talked about Amendment 3. Amendment 3 to the Florida Constitution is, unlike the other two amendments, necessary to be an amendment. The other two, like the marijuana one, and I don't remember what the other one was now, but the marijuana amendment really, truthfully, didn't need to be an amendment.
Right.
But this one does, and so I'll tell you why. Just let me go through this thing. I'll explain all that to you, Lucy.
Okay.
Lucy.
Okay.
I'll do all that splaining. News bites at 8:35. That's where we don't do a whole lot of splaining. What we do is it's really rather simple. We read the news.
Yeah.
And the only thing that is different about what we do at that point and what you can do on your own is we read the abbreviated version of it. Although sometimes I think our abbreviated version is longer than what some news stations report, like TV stations.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so. And
And radio. I don't know that much radio. I don't know. But anyway, we call it abbreviated because the story is longer when you read it.
Right.
So. 9 o'clock today, or 9:05 actually, Hank Whittier will be here with Veterans News. Mm-hmm. Got to make sure we get that coffee cup out of the back room, a coffee maker. Because they can't get to it now.
Oh, okay.
They're fixing the floor.
That's right, when we break it.
When they make coffee, they like to make the big one.
Yeah, they do.
I've been using this new-fangled Keurig.
Yes,
What's it called? Yeah.
Keurig.
Yeah, I've been using that because, well, it's only me here in the morning. Mm-hmm. Till you get here. And you don't drink coffee.
No.
Mm-mm. So anyway, Hank Whittier will be here with Veterans News at 9:05. Ned Bowman at 9:35. He's the Florida Petroleum Marketers and Convenience Store Association something. He's up in Tallahassee, and he's going to talk to us about a partnership for a better energy future. Now, yesterday we had a guy on who was pretty much all for solar, wind, and bio, which was, I guess that's where you use garbage to create energy.
Yep.
So Ned Bowman, I'm guessing with the petroleum marketers group, I'm guessing he's got no problem with oil. This is the way I love doing the show. The funny thing is, we don't ever have them on at the same time. I don't think we get a word in.
Yeah, right.
They'd be yelling at each other.
We'll just let them go for this.
We listen. And when we tell them, you know who we had on yesterday? We had on this guy who disagrees with you.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I hope as listeners, you do the same thing we do as hosts, and you kind of listen and you say, "Oh, okay, I don't really agree, but okay." That's what we do sometimes, and we respectfully disagree. But I always, unless I'm adamantly disagreeing with somebody, if I just disagree without the word adamantly added, I will consider it. I'll say, well, okay, maybe pumpkin would go good in coffee. I don't know.
Yeah. I know. That's a
put pumpkin in coffee now. Christopher Kelly is coming out at 10:05. He's the son of a Korean War veteran, and he's written a book. And in his book, he makes an observation that America has invaded or been military involved with almost every nation on Earth. Yeah. He's written a book expressing that thought. It's called America Invades.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he's got to say. Senior Chaplain Mike Neal at 10:35. He's the senior chaplain for the Washington State Patrol and the Department of Fish and Wildlife Police. He served 30 years as a fish and wildlife officer. Served 15 years as a police firearms instructor and 16 years as a police dog handler. Wow.
Yeah, he's amazing.
And he's written a book called The Miracle of Africa.
Yeah.
Do I have that
He
book?
likes animals.
The Miracle of Africa? Oh,
Yeah,
there
we
it
do.
is. Oh,
There it is,
okay.
yeah.
All right, cool. Dr. Robert Thompson, coming on 11:05. He is a board-certified obstetrician, gynecologist, and nutrition specialist. I think he's going to talk about you ladies, don't you? He's going to talk about his book. It's called The Calcium Lie 2.
Yes.
Number 2. What
Yep.
your doctor still doesn't know. I want to know what he's going to tell us, because remember the lady we knew who has since passed away, and she had a very large, what do you call that, the widow's hump or something? She had a hump on her
Yeah.
back.
Yes.
She was hunched over, and it was so
Widow's hump.
horrible looking, and look horrible. It looked like it felt horrible is probably what I meant to say there.
Yeah.
She was a sweet lady. Anyway, she showed us a photograph of herself. She was 90-something, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, she was as sweet as could be. And she showed us a photo of herself from like 2 years earlier, like her 90th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't have it. And so it developed in 2 years, and she told us that it was from calcium or lack of calcium or something.
Calcium
So I
deficiency.
always say, gosh, and it's a ladies thing, it seems like, because ladies have to deal with this. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
I've seen fellows that are hunched over like the ladies, but they don't
But without
have the
that
hump.
little, without
Yeah,
that.
they
yes.
don't have the humps.
So if he can help us understand what you ladies can do, now, so that you don't have to deal with that later on in life, then that would be probably the best interview of the morning, really.
Yeah.
Boy, we had a fun one the other day. I reposted the one with Meg Flather.
Oh, yeah.
From
I saw
QVC?
That. Yeah, she was fun.
I just thought that was such a fun interview with her. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move forward here. All right, some other things today. Early voting starts today. Don't forget, if you
Yep.
want to vote early, you can now do it all the way up till November 1st, right?
I think so.
What I don't know, and I looked on the Vote Marion website for the supervisor for Wesley Wilcox's office. I didn't see there where we can vote this coming Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Some of the counties are advertising. We have early voting from now through November 1st, which is a Saturday, which is next Saturday,
Yep.
right?
Right.
So now through next Saturday you can vote, and some of them are saying plus that includes this coming Sunday. On our website, our county's website, it doesn't say that specifically, so I don't know.
Right.
It doesn't say you can't either.
Yeah.
So anyway, there are 6 locations you can vote at. That's the Supervisor of Elections office on Northeast 16th Street. And then there are some libraries, the Freedom Public Library, the Denellen Public Library, the Bellevue Public Library, and the Forest Public Library, and then up in Reddick, the Reddick Community Center. If you don't know where they are,
A lot of locations.
there's a phone number you can call. It's the Supervisor of Elections office. It's 620-3290. I will tell you if you call here. We will tell you. Somebody here will.
They can give you directions and everything.
Yeah. All we can tell you is the address. And,
They're
and
all
where we're going to
set.
get it from is the website. So you can go there too, which is votemarion.com. That's where
Exactly.
we will go. So you don't need us for that.
No.
See, our position in your life has changed in the past 10 years. I mean, you used to come to us for a lot of information that you don't need to come to us for anymore.
That's right.
So, and it's good for you. I mean, you get to, anyway,
More efficient.
be more in touch.
You can do it yourself.
Let's see. What else did I want to tell you?
Fun with Joe.
Fun with Joe.
Yeah.
I forgot about Fun with Joe. How
Galen.
could I forget Fun with Joe?
Yeah.
All right, Fun with Joe. It's going to be fun today. Did you ever see the cartoon, The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
The
that's a
Great
good
Pumpkin,
one.
Charlie Brown?
I'm glad you came back, Sally. Let's just sit here in this pumpkin patch, and you'll see the great pumpkin with your own eyes. If you try to hold my hand, I'll slug you.
But, she contradicts herself because she likes sitting there with him and snuggles up against Linus, even though she, says that,
So
she
as a
likes
woman, you don't even understand women.
it. Exactly.
Because I understand that.
Yeah.
That's basically her telling him, why don't you hold my hand?
That's right. Exactly.
I understand that. It took me 60 years, but I understand it. But anyway, so the questions on Fun with Joe today are all about the Great Pumpkin thing on Charlie Brown.
Oh, nice.
And then with Galen Unald, I have from AskMen.com the Halloween costumes you do not want to wear.
Oh.
Men, don't put these things on.
Oh, for the men.
You're going to go to a Halloween costume. You want to pick up a hottie. Don't be wearing that thing. All right, we'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Steve Rappaport. Authorities say the man who killed a Canadian soldier, then opened fire in Parliament, was a Muslim convert, the gunman killed by the sergeant-at-arms.
Canada will never be intimidated. In fact, this will lead us to strengthen our resolve and redouble our efforts to take all necessary steps to identify and counter threats and keep Canada safe here at home.
Prime Minister Stephen Harper. Another security breach at the White House.
It appears the Secret Service reacted much quicker this time, and this fence jumper got nowhere close to the actual entrance to the White House. And remember, this time, the president, unlike last time, was there with the first family.
Fox's Ed Henry. The Kansas City Royals rebound.
That's hammered into left. Off the bat of Infante. It's gone.
Beating the San Francisco Giants on Fox Sports 7-2, the World Series tied at 1 game apiece. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox News on your time. The Fox News iPad app is ready to go with all the great features from FoxNews.com and our iPhone app optimized specifically for your iPad. Watch the latest clips from your favorite Fox News shows. Personalize the app by creating your own newscast using the video playlist. Listen to Fox News Radio live. Get local weather forecasts. And it's all free. Go to foxnews2go.mobi. That's foxnews2go.mobi.
Some people would call him a loser. He ran